What's up, folks? It's your buddy Fatalroadie. Tonight we're going to be doing a Smackdown review. We started off with Becky Lynch pulling up in the back. She's asked by an interviewer if she's going to be ready for Asuka. She walks up to Heavy Machinery and the New Day, drinks some sort of concoction that they were making, and then walks out to the ring. Lynch talks about her match at WrestleMania with Asuka, and then says that Asuka is not worth all the hype. Of course, this ends up bringing Asuka out. She starts yelling at Becky Lynch, and then the Iconics come out. I really couldn't tell you what they said after this because I hit the mute button. But however, this does bring up our first match, Becky Lynch versus Peyton Royce. This was a good match. I did have the mute on, so I really didn't know what was being said. I was kind of expecting some interference, but none happened. Becky Lynch locked in to disarm her and got the win. After the match, Asuka gets on the microphone. She starts yelling some more. She attacks Billie Kay, and I guess we have our next match, Billie Kay versus Asuka. This is a short and useless match. Asuka got the Asuka lock on Billie Kay for the win. After the match, Becky Lynch and Asuka face off. And then AJ Styles' music hits. He comes walking out. He circles the ring, then walks up into the crowd and out into the concourse. We come back from commercial. He's at the concession stand, riling up the crowd, cuts a promo on Daniel Bryan, and then starts throwing out merchandise. While he's doing this, Daniel Bryan attacks AJ Styles from out of the crowd. They fight and then they're separated by security. This then goes to our next match, Samoa Joe versus Mustafa Ali. This match really didn't get started because before the bell, Samoa Joe attacks Ali. He beats him down, throws him into the ring post twice, and beats the living hell out of him. So, we go to our next match, Rey Mysterio versus Andrade Cien Almas, who apparently is now just being called Andrade. What? I have no idea what the hell that's all about. This was a really good match. It was high flying, high speed. They had a really long run time. I'd be willing to say this would probably be a main event match, if not a pay-per-view level match. This match was really awesome. Unfortunately, we did have a dusty finish with Zelina Vega distracting the referee, which allowed Almas to get a cheap shot in, hits the hammerlock DDT, and gets the pin. We then had a segment that started off earlier with Mandy Rose and Jimmy Uso. It was straight ridiculous. Yeah. We then had The Miz come out for the birthday celebration of Shane McMahon. There's presents, there's cake, okay, whatever. He calls out Shane McMahon, they all celebrate, gives him gifts. The Bar come out, they cut a promo against each other. Then we had an impromptu match. Dude. The Miz versus Sheamus. This was a complete waste of time, and I'll get into that more in a second. Cesaro was thrown into a cake. The Miz rolls up Sheamus, gets the pin. After the match, Shane McMahon does a coast-to-coast onto Sheamus. The Miz and Shane McMahon stand tall as we end tonight's SmackDown. The bit that I wanted to get into is this match cut off the Carmella versus Sonya Deville match that was supposed to happen. I think due to the Almas Mysterio match running long, they cut that match out. But even still, we could have done without this last match and put them on. Even a short match would have been a lot better than this train wreck. As far as SmackDowns go, this is kind of average, below average. I mean, we only really had one good match out of the entire night, and that was the Almas Mysterio match. The rest of it was kind of, well, I can't say that because the Becky Lynch Peyton Royce match was pretty good. But other than that, everything else could have been skipped or redone. But that'll do it for this episode of SmackDown Review. Leave a comment down below if you saw tonight's SmackDown, what you thought about it, or what you thought about this video. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to share and subscribe. I've been Fatalroadie. You've been awesome. Thank you very much for watching. And remember, if it's too loud, you're too old. See ya.